First of all, I love your energy. And I think Miriam already commented on that, because you get really excited when you speak, and I really like that. And it's just amazing with this being your second language, and you still make your story very clear. I have to echo something a little bit that Miriam said. I got lost in the story a little bit, because at some point you were crying and you were confessing as being a toastaholic that you were. I wasn't sure if the train, if you were still talking as part of the toastaholic, telling the group, or if you had moved on with that and just decided, I forget with that, I don't want to be cured and I want to keep going. So I wasn't sure if that tied into your whole confession, because you staged it so that you started there, then you told a story, and then you went back there. And at that point I'm thinking, well, maybe you're still confessing to us, the other Toastmasters-aholics, or was that separate? So I got a little bit lost. I think maybe coming up with 3 big chunks, or 2 or 4, whatever it is, and just keeping it within those 3, making us know what part of the story you're in. I think that would be the biggest suggestion. But a lot of energy, and I am also a toastaholic.
Next one.
Yeah, Andrii, I really like the energy as everybody in the room has liked. Maybe the way I would have understood the examples better is if you would have divided the stage. One example here, you contain yourself in this area when you're talking about that example. When you're talking about the second one, you contain yourself in that part of the stage. So you had a lot of energy, but if you can contain that in one small area, it's easier for me to understand what example number you're on. Thanks. Thank you.
Who else we got? Anyone? At least one more. All right, Tool.
Someone gave me this in an evaluation about laughing at my own jokes. And I'd like to open that up. We
know we're covered there, yeah.
The boss is Jennifer. So I know people often give that feedback that when you're doing funny lines, don't laugh at your own jokes. I'm not sure how to actually, because I do like to laugh after, if I know that the audience has received the line well, then I like to acknowledge that with a smile back. I think you were doing that a little bit earlier this time, before the audience could even get the joke. You were putting on, you were drifting out of character, smiling, then sneaking back into character, and then going on. So it's a bit of a thin line.
It was a hint.
It was a hint, like, this is a joke, smile everyone, laugh everyone. So I don't know if anyone else has any thoughts on this, but something to watch out for.
Yeah, I also, it's funny sometimes at a hint, I think sometimes you were saying it's okay to laugh. Right. I'm not really crying here, people, right? So I think it is a tough call as to know whether to laugh, to let people know that it's okay to laugh. But when you're as a character, that makes it even harder, because now to laugh, you're coming out of character. So that's something that, I don't know if I have an answer, but something to certainly think about. Sharon?
Well, one of the most important parts of humor is timing. So if you're laughing at your own joke, you've already thrown off your timing. Then you have to jump back on to try to get back into the swing or the flow of what you had going. So a smile to acknowledge might be okay. It gives the audience a little time to chuckle. But, cracking yourself up or laughing might be okay for DMAR's roast, but in a regular speech or contest, you wouldn't want to do that.
Anyone else? I saw one hand over here. Yeah. Rahul?
Oh, go before.
Come on, go for it. Might as well complete.
Yeah, I'm on a roll today. I don't know. The speech had interesting parts, so I really enjoyed it. I'm sorry, I'm just focusing on the negative. I apologize. But what I saw was missing, which you can improve on. I see you have the animatedness for humorous speech. I see that, so you are capable of delivering that. What you to take on is, I felt that you were switching between your personalities while doing that. You're doing a humorous speech. I would like it if you would be yourself doing a humorous speech, meaning keep your animatedness constant. In the sense, for example, when you were pretending to cry, you really took on acting like as if you're going to cry. It would be better if you were mockingly crying, That way it's easier for me to get, oh, you're just pretending and you're just exaggerating, because that's what your speech is about. And you maintain that flow of exaggeration throughout your speech. Because for instance, I'm wondering, okay, is he switching gears, or is he going to a serious part? Is it going to have some other intention, or is he just going to go is he just mocking around, right? So that was like
Yeah. I had one other one. I saw this speech at one of the contests, and I think at that one you really messed up your hair or something with water. And I don't know if it's doable, but if you are going to be sort of in and out of character, I wonder if you could like mess up your hair and then smooth it down, and then mess it up and come back here, and then I don't know if that's, but if that's your intention to sort of show this is a story that I had, and now I'm going back to my Toastmasters Anonymous meeting. Maybe that would be one way to help make it more clear for the audience. The only other one I have is when you say, I'm a Toastmaster, as though it's a negative. Because everybody in the audience obviously is a Toastmaster, and you're making fun of being a Toastmasters-aholic, but maybe using Toastmaster-aholic or Toastaholic, or I'm obsessed with Toastmasters, or I'm addicted to Toastmasters, rather than just I'm a Toastmaster, because then you're equating Toastmaster with alcoholic, in terms of that sort of scenario. And so when I hear that, I kind of get a twinge of like, it's not bad to be a Toastmaster. It's maybe bad to be obsessed about being a Toastmaster, but being a Toastmaster itself is not bad. And maybe in this room we're all obsessed a little bit, but sure, yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think I completely forgot about that part. I didn't really like the part about the guy in the gutter. I didn't find anything really humorous about that. So it's a little bit too close to reality to really be humorous, so I would get rid of that.
Which one?
The guy in the gutter, the
alcoholic.
The disgusting, yeah, that was a downer, so I would definitely get rid of that.
Okay. If I can add, I forgot to actually mention is if you basically, I think the introduction when you started, you told us these 3 stories of drug addicts or addictions. I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
You can just jump right into the story of being a Toastmaster and addicted, and basically what do you do, what makes you be addicted to Toastmasters. So,
Yeah, there was something like you probably could, some people are addicted to alcohol, some people are addicted to drugs. That, and I'm addicted to Toastmasters. If you want to make that point, that would I would be okay with that. But yeah, I think the
gutter guy.
puking was a little graphic for maybe for the audience.
Put addicted to chocolate in the middle.
Addicted
That
to
way you're
chocolate.
going from alcohol to chocolate to Toastmasters or something like that. That way it's not all the serious heavy stuff.
I'll put a sign on either his chest or on the lectern.
I am a Toastaholic.
And Andrii, again, I'm very impressed since obviously as not a non-native speaker, you did really well. And the smelling disgustingly, he only smells disgusting, but since we already decided you're cutting that, it's not relevant anymore. And then you said your knees shaked, and it's actually your knees shook. And I liked your severe treatment, and later on, I don't need treatment. I liked the way you had that at different parts of the speech. And then the other thing about paying to your audience is actually paying your audience for being there. But great job overall.